So welcome back, and today we're going to carry on designing the front page. We're going to put in some info boxes and a little heading to begin with, and this is just going to give the user something to scroll down to get a bit more information, and maybe we'll put in another call to action in there somewhere. So what you want to do first is, if you haven't already got a row in here, what you can do is you can click here and click on that, and it will put another row in. Just that row button there. So as we've already got one, we've got one here. This would actually add another element as well within there. But I'm going to click in there, and I'm going to click on custom heading. Once that's in there, I'm going to get custom text, and then we're going to put in some text. So let's just say you were going to say why, or let's say what can I do for you, or something a lot of that nature. You know, it's basically saying, you know, why should you use me? You know, or a question to them, or a statement about yourself, because the information is going to come under this heading. Once you've got that in, you could set it up as a H2 or H3 tag. Now, H1 tags are usually the title of the page, so it's quite important you don't just use H1s all over your website, because they are quite important for page titles. Then you've got H2 tags for subheadings. So H2, maybe it's best to use H3 in this case, as it's not related to keywords. These H tags are great for doing SEO. And then we're going to center that. So click on center there in the text align section. And we don't have to use any of this information here. Let's use the default. Well, let's try it this way first, and you can then decide whether you use the default font. But it's on Avril Flat Face there at the moment, because it's entirely up to you how you style that. So I'm going to click on Save Changes there. And if I just do a quick update, okay, and then go to the front page, scroll down, and there we have a heading. So below that heading, we're now going to create some info boxes. So I'm going to click on this button here, and let's just click on content, just get rid of anything that we don't need. Let's find the info box. Okay, can't see it. Okay, there they are. They're under the Visual Studio widgets section. So if you click on there, you'll see info box. If I click on that, and we'll just say boxed hidden description. Let's make it say 250 pixels high. Let's have the icon type. So under here, there's lots of different types of icons you can have. There's some that come with Health Coach. If you go to Font Awesome, and click on that, and below you'll see a load in there. So you can basically choose what you want, like that. I can give it a color, a size, I can give it a title. So let's say something along the lines of great results. And then I can put some text in. We will give you great results. Save those changes, like so. Let's do a little update. I refresh that page. There. And when I then hover over it, it gives me the text. So you can put more text in there if you want. What we're going to do is we're going to do a row though. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Okay. So this row that we've got here, you can see that the custom header, sorry, this one here, the info box is going all the way across the screen. That's because we've only got one column for that row. So if we hover over this, you'll see that you can create different columns within a row. We're going to have 4 info boxes, so we're going to use this one here. You can see that's 4 columns. You could have 2 if you wanted. You could have 3. It's up to you. But let's put that in there like that. I'll click in there. I'll put in another info box. Description. 250 pixels. Let's see what icons I've got in here. Let's do save changes. Okay, now what I'm going to do in order to speed things up, I'm going to click on this little button here and it's going to clone that info box. So you can see it's appeared down there below it. I can drag this now into here. I clone it again. I'll drag it into there. So if your boxes were similar, you can do that. You can do that with almost anything as well, custom headers and whatever you like. So let's update that. It's just F5. And there. You can see that we have 4 info boxes. So if you wanted to put more text in there but you didn't have enough results, just increase the size of the box. Let's go and try and sort this header out, because at the moment it doesn't look quite right. So let's go and edit. And let's just see if we can go padding. Let's try putting 20 px in there for padding. Okay, so there you can see we've got a bit of padding. Go back into it. And let's put 10 below it. This time we use the default font family. We can even use an icon separator. You'll see what this does in a second. So this is their default icon separator. So if I go and update that now, F5. There you go. Let's put that little graphic in there.